but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Tua off the play fake. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Get set. Out. Turn on three, kick.
First down, time to find Loa to throw. That's caught, Devon Achane. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All right, fellas, listen up. Ready?
Tua now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense to the line fast. Tagovailoa on first down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ready, team.
Second down carry for Achane. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready, shot. Ready, team.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. Short throw is dropped. incomplete. No luck on the look to his back. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Yeah. Watson, Oscar. Hey!
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
With it. Out.
Achane. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, ready. Team.
To throw, Tagovailoa. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal?
Team. Hey! 20, TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on his dip. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's caught. Keenan Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down, give to Hampton. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. This is cut downfield by Allen. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Captain. Hey, go Lion.
Play action now for Herbert. And oh, he got it! Interception! Mika Fitzpatrick has got it!
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Turbo 3. Check.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He passes the 35. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set.
A handoff for Madison, running left. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
20, TX. Turbo 1, high.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Achane can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Yeah, hit it. Ready,
He gets it again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Hey, hey. Ready, team.
Achane. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. De'Von Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Kaplan.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Running it with Hampton. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And if Goose Egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the... It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. It's Fatu for the phone room with the INT. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Go, go, go. Ready. Hey, 21, TA.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready, team.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. He finds Johnston. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go. Hey, go lion. Home to try. Go.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Dicker connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, 2, and then. Out.
Tua setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Okay. Ready, 2, 1, high. Out.
Tua now from the gun. Made, and he got both feet in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
We've got a screen to the running back. Across the 45 and still going. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Farther, long.
First down, here's Tua. Taken in by Hill, right side. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Gain 15 there. And that gives the Dolphins first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Go ahead. Out.
Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
All right, 21G. Ready, T.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown! Manage that clock beautifully, down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Play here is the intended target there. So it'll be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Third and long for him here. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. Ready.
Tua off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Go ahead. Out, out. Out.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. This is Hampton, right side. Galloping inside the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to get the Chargers the first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now Herbert to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Herbert here, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun again to Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, bro. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Dicker connects there, and that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
All right. Out.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. It's caught left side by Hill. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Turbo one high. Turbo one high. Hey, 21 TX.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
18-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready. Out. Out. Whoa. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's going deep this time. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
before they bring him down on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Throw is there for Arondé Gadsden. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. On the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chargers.
Going right this time with Hampton. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Herbert now off the play fake. And this is going to fall incomplete. He made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and you couldn't. That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Set. 380. Kappa.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. Looking for somewhere to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. So after that, Small James ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the 4th. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 20G, what's it? 21G.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
23, Chargers 6. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Herbert. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Man in motion here. Herbert on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Begins his return at the 16. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, first and 10.
Go ahead.
And off running left, it's Achane. Pushing it up past the 30. He runs it up to midfield. Devon Achane. Gets to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. to the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. This is Hampton. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Go ahead.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Go ahead.
Handoff headed right. It's him. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Okay.
Handoff to Gordon. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
Jason
That's it.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through, and that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Kappa. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. Leaves the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Chargers 1st down.
1st and 10, Herbert. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. .8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Cap.
Herbert from the gun. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
And it's third down. Third and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Go.
Third down, give to Hampton. He is down to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
17 yards.
That's a BYOB.
The Chargers.
You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Set.
To throw, Herbert. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Lion.
Throw here, 3rd down. Herbert slides to a stop with enough on that play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
They're right here. Ready, team. Help.
On the pistol, here's Gordon. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.